welcome. I'm Sue Cooper and I'm based in Nottingham. I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for about 40 years, no longer registered, and I am a community nurse as well. So I understand the pressures and the joys of nursing and community nursing. And the practices we're going to do today are really very simple and easy mindfulness practices. So I am also a mindfulness teacher. So I invite you to start this practice. There are 3 ingredients. The first one is a willingness to do the practice, and there is because you're here, and a willingness maybe to watch the recording as well. A focus on attention, non-judgmental attention. And the other ingredient is an object to focus on. So what we're going to do today simply is we're going to follow the breath. And when we follow the breath within mindfulness, we know that we are in the present moment. So thoughts of the past or the future start to dissolve as we concentrate this focused attention on the here and now, on the breath. So I'd like us to practice 3 different breathing techniques. And I'm going to guide you in this. So I'm going to ask you to simply relax, I know that a lot of you are in the office. So let's just be present at the moment where we are. And I invite you to close your eyes, because when we close our eyes for mindfulness practice, it means that we take our major sense, which is sight, and it makes us become more aware of the practice, but we don't actually need to close our eyes for this practice. But as we're practicing, let's close our eyes. And the first breath we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through our nose. So simply noticing with this beginner's mind and this focused attention, the breath entering the nose and the breath leaving the nose. Now, if you find that it's not easy to breathe in and out through the nose, then breathe through the mouth. The point here is the attention of the breath entering and leaving the body. So for this, I'm going to assume that we're breathing through the nose. So we're breathing with this attention on the nostrils. And then notice the cooler air entering the nose and the warmer air leaving. So we're with the natural breath. If you find your mind wanders, that's fine. But bring it back to this guidance. The object and the focus is simply on the breath, entering and leaving the nose. So let's take this a little deeper now. And notice the breath as you breathe in, expanding the chest. So your focus now is on the chest. We call it the heart space. So as you breathe in, the heart space rises, and as you breathe out, the heart space falls. A natural breath. Again, if your mind wanders, bring it back to the heart space area. Feel the breath, expand the chest, and feel the chest fall on the out breath. So the next breath is the belly breath. So relax the belly. So the upper belly above the navel and the lower belly below the navel. This is incredibly simple. And then the next breath is you feel the belly gently rise. So maybe the breath becomes a little deeper. And on the out breath, you feel the belly fall. So the focus of attention is on the belly and the breath. So now we've started to cultivate the awareness of the breath. Let us simply go back and do a gentle count, and I'll explain to you what each of these breath patterns does within a practice. So the first breath is breathing in and out through the nose for the count of 4. Breathing in for 4, holding for 4, breathing out for 4, holding for 4. So the breath and the nose. So let's breathe out. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Do that again, but do this in your own rhythm. So the rhythm of, it's a count of 16 in total. So just in your own time, just simply play with that. Breathing in through the nose, holding, out, holding. So do one more round. And then just breathe naturally. This breath is called the pattern interrupt, and it's a breath that can be used anytime, obviously with eyes closed, but eyes open as well. And what it does is, as your mind's starting to whir and whirl, and you're feeling feelings of sort of a mind that's not calm, simply by doing this, we call it the 16-second breath, you can start to really bring yourself into this place of focused awareness. So that's the first breath. The next breath I'd like to experience is the breath from the chest. So take your attention now to the heart space area, the heart and the lungs. So anywhere, usually in the center of the chest, and feel the breath again as the chest rises. And then the chest falls. So we're focusing this gentle awareness. And this breath is 5 in and 5 out. So we're breathing in and out for the count of 5 without a space in between. This is called the calm breath or the coherent breath. So let me guide you in this. So exhale. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bring your rhythm so that you find that the breath doesn't matter if it's 5 or 6 or 4, but find the breath so that you breathe in for the same count as you breathe out. Do this in your own time. And then do one more breath in and out. So this is called the calm or coherent breath. And this brings the nervous system into alignment from fight, flight, the stress response, the relaxation response. It's right in the middle of the two. So this calms the mind and it calms the body. And then just one more breath. Let's go now to the belly breath. This is a deeper breath. This is a more conscious breath. So we're going to breathe in for 6 and out for 10. Now only do this if it feels comfortable to do so. So let's start by relaxing the belly. Breathe out and maybe tuck the navel into the back to fully exhale. Release. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for a moment and prepare to exhale for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe naturally. Have a play with that yourselves. So the purpose here is that the in-breath is long and slow and the out-breath is even slower. So you fully exhale. So try this. So see how that feels. And that breath is classed as an energizing breath. So the simple way to remember these 3 breaths, you don't have to do them all, pick one that you need. If you feel that your mind is whirring, go to the 4 breath. So that's breathing in for 4, hold, out for 4, hold. So simple. The next breath is the heart breath. And this is the calm breath, breathing in for 5 and out for 5. And the third one is the energizing breath, breathing in for 6 and out for 10. So to conclude this, we're just going to move now to the calm breath for 2 minutes, and we're still well within time. So for 2 minutes, let me guide you to begin with, and then I'm going to ask you to keep that focus of attention and do it on your own. So exhale gently. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. So flow with your attention on the heart space. Breathing in for the same as we breathe out. Simply calming the mind. Do 2 more. And then let that go and let's just rest for a moment. So open your eyes. Notice how you feel. And notice if there's a little or a lot more calm from doing a few rounds of conscious breathing, mindful breathing, but particularly the calm breath, which is the 5-5 breath.